is Yoshi, aka Jurassic Funatic, and we have another Indoraptor! What? Alright, this is a review of the Mattel, what is this thing? It's another Indoraptor. It's a Dino Trackers Indoraptor. Here's Vincent. He doesn't see, focus. Here's Vincent. He doesn't seem to be very impressed. Jet. What are you doing, Jet? Alright, anyway! This new Indoraptor does indeed have a name. His name is Monty. So he is the third Indoraptor brother within the Indoraptor gang, okay? So, alright, let's just get started with the review. Right off the top, I notice how pearlescent he is compared to the others. Like, if we just put Jet or Grab and Growl Indoraptor right next to him, you could just see, it's very obvious, the bluish green, turquoisey, teal-y, whatever else I can say about this metallic pearlescent sheen going on here. He is way more blue than he is black, and you can tell when you put him right next to an actual black Indoraptor. Here is a close view of the head sculpt. He also has the light up eyes, as you can see, so they are clear. And then this is the first Indoraptor that has separated teeth, which are a whole lot better because they actually interlock with each other like this. The only downside is you can see them on the inside of the mouth, but I will take that because it looks so much better on the outside with the teeth being able to interlock like that. Here's the body. The stripe is painted a little more different than the past Indoraptors. Also, this is the first Indoraptor to not have articulation points in the legs and arms. They are sculpted as a solid piece. And then here is the tail. The tail is very chunky. That is my biggest complaint about this figure, is it's not only chunky, but it's too short. So the chunk almost makes it, the shortness, even more of a problem. But here's the back. You can see the scoots and the quills going on there. And then the quills up on top of the head. Here's what the other side looks like. Wow, he looks a lot more black with the way the light is hitting him there. So, but here he is. He is really, really cool looking. This Indoraptor is really cool looking, especially with that metallic pearlescence. I like how the nails are smooth too. It makes a very big difference from the foot sculpt. These feet are really big for some reason. Like, I don't, once again, the feet are just immaculately big, and it's like turned weirdly to where there's like this strange crack going on here. Hold on. There we go. The sculpt is no longer broken up. All right. Yeah. So yeah, the feet, they just keep getting bigger. But here is him. Also, the lower jaw, I'm noticing right now, is a different color than the overall head. All right. There's your look. There is your look at what Monty the Dino Trackers Indoraptor looks like. Now let's do some action feature sound effects, blah 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 blah. This Indoraptor here is the first Mattel figure to ever have its action feature triggered by moving a limb instead of a button or stuff like that. So what you do is both arms work like this. Okay, that was not meant to happen, but yeah, you can trigger it just a little bit. But if you put the arm all the way up, if you raise the arms up, his head turns the opposite way. And then also there's a button on the back here that you can press that just triggers the mouth. So, yeah, here... Okay, also, something to note is he's incredibly loud. Like, really loud. Like, louder than the loudest Jurassic World toy that you thought was loud, and yeah. Here's what it looks like on this side. I really, really like that action feature. Granted, he has no articulation in the top half of him since it all plays into the action feature, but I really like that action feature a lot. I think it's cool. It adds a lot of personality. He looks very inquisitive when he raises his hands, and I like the head turn and stuff. The legs have that classic, what, do they have that classic Mattel in and out? I am not sure. It looks like they're sculpted to have it. Yeah, they do. They have the... Hold on. I'm doing this with one hand because I just... God forbid. They do have the Mattel in and out. Look at how big these... Look at how big these feet are. Good news is Indoraptor has never suffered from the disgusting looking speaker. Here is the tail. It is way too wide. The scan code is in here. Let's show that. There is the scan code. I do like this new graphic. It is very, very interesting, very new. If the tail had to be this wide for the scan code, then that sucks, and they should have done that better because the tail is too fat. But it does, it's on a ball joint, so it can turn and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm only using one hand, so yeah. Here is what the headpiece looks like that the Dino Trackers dinosaurs come with. It's very cool. I'm so happy to get dinosaurs that have headpieces and stuff. I think it's really neat. We're that much closer to Dino Riders. We're that much closer. And what's super cool is how this lines up with his eye. If you were to put like a lens in here, you could actually get the light to probably shoot out from the side. So that's pretty neat. But yeah, here is the Indoraptor trio all together. I'm very happy to add a third Indoraptor. I honestly did not think Indoraptor was ever going to get a new figure again, so this is amazing! Also, here is that headpiece on him. See, that's what it looks like. There's the headpiece on there. So yeah, overall good figure. I highly recommend picking this up if you see it. The head sculpt is probably the best one out of all of them, although I do like Jet's head sculpt. The only problem is Jet suffers from the marshmallow teeth that this guy has fixed. Like, these teeth are amazing. If they could have just done it on this one, it would have been so good. I can see right now that Vincent's literally the lightest Indoraptor out of all of them. He's more of a gray. His head sculpt is horrible, but you know, we love him for that. He's just very freaky. He's very freaky because his head sculpt is very long for some reason. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Indoraptor goodness. Yeah. Also, I finally got Masterverse Trapjaw, and you can't tell me he doesn't look like a badass with the Indoraptors. Like, he, you know, he might be their leader or something. He looks like he fits in because he's got the mechanical arm, like the robotness looking, and then, like, you know, the Indoraptors are very made up by, I don't know, or like technologically advanced stuff like that. So I think they go hand in hand.